Hello everybody, Cindy here with Monarch Mom DIY and Magnolia Design Co. I'm excited to be here crafting with you today for day 6 of the December deals. Day 6 is 50% off surfaces. Yay! Magnolia has so many amazing surfaces, from cutting boards and chalkboards and wood surfaces. Today I'm going to be using some of our smaller surfaces to give you hopefully an idea that you can make or share with people who are looking for something small to make for friends' gifts. So the surfaces I'm going to use today are our white coasters 4-pack and our mini bases 4-pack. You can see here I have a couple small little signs that I've made on the coasters, and I have them sitting in the base. So we're going to make some of these. I'm going to share with you some of the stencils that I feel would work nicely on the coasters as a base. And I'm also going to tell you, you may choose to use just the white wood piece for your signs, or like I did with these, I did put the cork on the back, but I cut a little piece out so that it would sit in the base. Okay, if you try to put it in the base with the cork on, it's too thick and it won't fit. I think that even with this little piece out, your recipient could still use this as a coaster. So I'll give you the option. It's up to you. Now, with these bases, it is slanted slightly. I don't know if you can tell. The little notch here is slanted slightly towards this side. So if you put it in there, it's going to sit nicely. If you try to put it the wrong way, it's going to lean forward. So just know that it does lean your coaster back a little bit. So I hope you're excited. I'm excited to make some of these. And the stencils that I chose, these are the Dream Love Quads, I believe they're called. So you see I did the dreams, and this one says anything is possible if you believe. Love is the most precious thing you can find to give, and faith makes all things possible. All 4 of these will fit nicely. You might have to cut some of the flowers off to get it to fit. Another one that's a quads is the They That Wait quads. So these have 4 different parts of Isaiah 40:31, and they have a nice sunflower in one of the corners. These, again, you might lose part of the sunflower, but those could work if you have some sunflower lovers. We have our 5x7 that says pray and has this little piece here. I'm thinking I would do just the letters and this and not worry about trying to center the square. So that would be nice. And then we have our Faith Favorites minis. I think these would all look really great on a coaster as well, with or without a flower. Like for instance, this one that is vertical, you could probably fit a flower with the words because you'd have some space there. So I'm just going to talk you through making a few of these. I've already done the dreams and the believe, so I think I'll do love and faith for sure. I have enough to make 10 of these. I don't know if we'll make 10 during this video. I just want to give you the idea because all of our surfaces are 50% off today, which is awesome. All right, so these are wood coasters. They're painted white. Sometimes I like to just give them a little sanding with a 400 grit sandpaper just to make it a little bit smoother, even for the stencil. So I'm just going to do that really quick. We'll probably just make these 4 today, and then I'll make some more later on. So I hope you guys are enjoying the December deals that Magnolia is putting out for us this beginning of the month, heading into the holidays. It's a great opportunity to get some of your crafting supplies at a discount or items that you want to make and give as gifts. So you can put these together with some stencils, some chalk paste, whatever you would like. Okay, I'm going to do the faith and the love, and then I think I'm going to choose 2 of these to do. I really like, I think I want to do the I am a child of God with the flower that is actually next to it on the sheet here. So I'm just going to cut on the white line on my stencils. I am going to go ahead and cut them apart because I will want to lay them a little bit closer. All right, and I think I'm going to trim even a little bit of the extra green off of the sides of my flower, just so I can get these on here. So you can trim your stencils. Just don't trim too close to your words because you don't want to risk going onto your surface. All right, so we'll do Child of God and the flower, and then, oh, which other one do we want to do? I do like Let Everything That Has Breath Praise the Lord. And then I think instead of doing the little flourish thing that's here, I'm going to do the other flower. But I'm going to do it on its side at the bottom. Okay. All right. So those are the 4 that I'm going to do. Like I said, there's other stencils that could fit on the coasters. This is just the ones that I'm going to do on this video for you as examples. Okay, so I've already sanded lightly on my coasters. And I'm just going to leave the background white. You do have the option with these that you can paint them if you want. That is up to you. But like I said, I'm just going to keep mine white for simplicity's sake and for this video. So let's go ahead and grab our tacky towel. We're going to fuzz our stencils, and I have lots of colors in front of me to choose from. We're going to start with this one. Let Everything That Has Breath Praise the Lord. All right, so I'm just going to fuzz it a couple of times. And I'm going to put it, so remember, and if you want to see how much of the bottom is covered up by the base, it's about 1/2 inch at the bottom here, okay? So I'm going to place my stencils on, and then I'm going to make sure that I'm not covering up anything that I don't want to cover up. I'm just holding this up to my light to see if I'm getting my words straight. Okay, I think that looks pretty straight. Nice thing is they're repositionable, so go ahead and make sure you have it where you want it. Okay, and if the stand covers up a little bit of the flower, I'm okay with that. But we'll try not. Oh, remember, I'm not doing the little flourish. So the one that's on the, okay, so I'm gonna have to put this stencil on after I stencil this. So I'm gonna do the words only and the reference and peel this off, and then we'll put the flower on. So I need to decide. I think I'm just gonna do the words. You know what? Let's do Wild Plum. Obviously, I like purple. So let's do the words. Do we want to use 2 colors for the words? We could do Let Everything That Has Breath in 1 color and then Praise the Lord. I've got these paintbrush squeegees that allow us to do different colors close to each other. I'm going to do, for the flower, we'll do green and also the purple. So maybe Praise the Lord. Let's do French rose. No, let's do dusky blue. I'm going to go with 2 bluish colors. Okay, so we're going to use Wild Plum. Did I make sure I had this pressed down? Especially with these tiny words, we want to make sure we have our stencil pressed down firmly to our surface to minimize possibly getting any bleeding of the letters. So I'm going to use Wild Plum for this top part. I just think these can be nice little inexpensive gifts to give to friends. All right, dusky blue for Praise the Lord. Okay, and I think I'll go ahead and do the Psalm 150, verse 6, also with the blue, since I'm going to be doing the flower in the purple color, Wild Plum. Okay, all right, let's peel and reveal this one. Oh, that looks so good. Isn't that pretty? Okay, we're gonna let that dry a minute, and then we're gonna place our flower on here. And actually, it's not gonna even touch where I was stenciling. So I can go ahead and put this on now. Press that down. I may have just smeared my reference a little bit, but that's okay. This is an example for you to see. And I'm gonna do the Wild Plum again for the flower. And then we'll do Fern Green for the leaves and the stems. Fern Green. We'll get another little paintbrush squeegee here. And I've got plenty of space at the bottom for the little base, for this coaster to sit in the base. And I won't be covering anything up. Oh, that's pretty. Now, you can see my boo-boo where I smeared the reference a little bit. So what I may do, let's try this. Since I sanded this and it's nice and smooth, I may be able to get off the Psalm 150. Gotta get this baby wipe really tight though. This way I can then paint over that or sand it and re-stencil it, or I can just keep it like that without the reference. I can come back over that once it's dry. So if I put this in the correct way, just a cute little sign for the desk, the windowsill, whatnot. All right, let's do another one. Let's do Child of God. I think I'm going to put the words over to the left. And then we'll put the flower on the right. Again, I'm going to hold this up to get my words straight. And I want them high enough so that they're not going to get covered up by the base. Okay. And let's see. I'm going to do, I think I'm going to use the Wild Plum again for Child and God. The big words, the big cursive words. And then I'm going to use dusky blue for the small words. And then I think I'm going to use the French rose. So we're going to do 4 different colors on this one. I like these colors together. They're all kind of muted colors, not super bright. Okay, so there's the I am, and then of. Pretty. Okay, and then we're gonna have this space over here for our flower. I love it. So I gotta admit, I don't remember where I saw somebody used a coaster like this for a little sign, but I love this idea. And I think it's a really economical way. You can buy a set of coasters, which has 4, and a set of the mini bases, a set of these Dream Love quads, and you can make 4 different mini signs to give as gifts to friends, or however you choose to use them. Or you give the set of 4 to somebody. You can make sets of 4 for people. I know we're probably past craft show season, but these would be great for a spring craft show as well. Start making these for a spring craft show to have a lower dollar item, still made with Magnolia stencils. All right, and French rose for our little flower here. I could have used the blue as well, since I only used that for 2 little words. Well, 4 little words, but 2 little places. Pretty. Isn't that so pretty? And then again, in our little stand. So cute and simple. I love that. Love, love. Okay, so we've already made 2. Let's move on to these 2 that are a full stencil that we're going to use. I need to move my stuff out of the way so I can reach everything. All right, faith makes all things possible. So if you see on this one, I used the dusty blue, I used black for the words, and then I used dusty blue again and the fern green for the flower. And then this one, the Believe, I used French rose and fern green, and again black for the words. So I'm thinking this one, let's do Wild Plum. That's the purple. All right, and we sanded this, and again, if you hold it up to a light, you'll be able to center and see where you're at. Now, I am going to lose a little bit of the flowers on the bottom, but that's okay. We want to get the words for sure, and then a little bit of the flowers. Okay, that looks good. I'm going to press that down really well. Get my black. So we're going to do the big word faith with the wild plum. And then we're also going to use this color for the flowers. with a smaller paintbrush squeegee. Let's use this skinnier one. I love these because you can get really nice detail, especially where you've got multiple colors going next to each other. This really helps with that. And we're gonna leave the leaves to do with the fern green, which is here. Okay, so just the leaf parts of the flower. And some of this will get covered up by the base, but that's okay. We want it to be there to be a nice cohesive stenciled image. Okay, I gotta clean this one off so I can use it for my black for the words makes all things possible. Alrighty, let's go ahead and pick this up, do our peel and reveal. I love that. Isn't that so pretty? I could have done the words up a little bit higher to not, I can't really put this in here yet, but when I put it in, it'll cover up a little bit of the flowers, but I think it'll be okay. When you do yours, you put your letters all the way up to the top, and then you'll be able to see more of your flowers on the bottom. I love it though, very pretty. Okay, we're gonna make one more with the love is the most precious thing you can find to give. Then I will have made all 4 of these Dream Love quads on these coasters. Okay, my coaster's hiding. Where? Oh, it's underneath. All right, so we're gonna do this one. Trying to think what color I should do. I think I'm gonna do the pink. Even though I did the Believe one with the pink, I think I'm gonna do this one as well. All right, so this one, we gotta make sure those bottom words are high enough that they're not gonna get cut off by the base. So we're gonna move this up and to the left, and it's gonna cut off some of the flowers here and here, but we've got all the words. And I think that looks good. Got enough space at the bottom for the base. Okay. So again, let's clean one of these off. Just using a baby wipe to get the extra chalk paste off. All right, I'm gonna do French rose for the word love. And we'll do the flowers in this color as well. Okay. let me show it to you. I don't think I showed you halfway through the process before. So that's what it looks like, just with the pink, the French rose. And let's do our black. I can actually use a slightly larger squeegee. Is the most precious thing you can find to give. Okay, and green for the leaves and stems. Okay, I think, yep, got it all. All right, let's see how this one turned out. So pretty. I am loving these. Okay, let's get this one to show you in the little holder. Nice. Okay, so I hope you guys enjoyed that project idea. Again, the surfaces are 50% off today, so you could get yourself stocked up on the mini bases 4-packs and the white coasters 4-packs and make a bunch of these little signs to give as gifts, to sell in a craft show, whatnot. I did want to also mention, if you are going to put the cork on to make it a coaster, this space here that you're going to want to cut out, I would probably cut it out of the cork before you stick it on. This was an afterthought for me. So this space here is 1/2 inch tall. Where's my little measurement? By 3 1/8 inch wide. Okay, 1/2 inch, 3 1/8 inch. And if you forget that, you can just put it in one of your bases and draw it out on the piece of cork where you need to cut it. Okay. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. Again, my name is Cindy. My Facebook page and YouTube channel are Monarch Mom DIY. I would love it if you want to follow me for more Magnolia ideas and other DIY projects. Thanks so much, and you guys have a wonderful rest of your